Hey Babcock Ranch, this is Rona Levinson Polera, and I am here with Anthony Stovall from Stovi Soccer. You have a lot of soccer players here in Babcock, so we're going to get to know Anthony a little bit and hear what's happening. How many players do you have involved right now?
So right now we have a little bit above 150 players that are in our program. We've been here since 2020, or right at the end of 2020.
Terrific. And how old are the children?
So now we've extended our age groups all the way to 3. So from 3 to 12 years of age.
Do you want to fill us in a little bit about what's been happening, what's going on here?
The season that we can't control are the 2 hurricanes that came here. Put a real dent in our program, and we could have stopped before Thanksgiving, but we want to make sure the kids have a great experience. They get enough time in our program, so we extended it 2 weeks.
And how about that? How do you have a contract currently?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I have a contract with as a vendor with the community.
Okay.
And additionally, like I said, I have one of my staff members that is a resident that is on my staff. So my vision is even bigger now, and I'm excited for what the next 4 years is going to look like.
Wonderful.
So it's going to be good.
Do you feel like there's anything that you need that we can help you with, or that we can get to the right people to help you with?
Yeah, I think, I see a lot of the Parks and Recs doing their own programs. I would love to invite them in a conversation, or if they can invite me into a conversation to see how we can collaborate to make soccer amazing here.
So Anthony, we talk a little bit about the email that you received the other day?
Absolutely.
Please.
So the email that we received the other day was just point blank period. Our services are no longer wanted due to the number of complaints regarding field access, lining the fields, and a number of complaints. And over the last, I would say, year, we've been trying to communicate as much as we can. We try to be as proactive as possible with scheduling, with anticipating some of the challenges that we're going to have. As you know, with soccer, there have to be lines on the field. We've been lining the field for the last 4 years. This was the first year, I think it happened maybe in the spring or possibly in the fall, where we were asked to not line the fields, which in any sport, we know that there's lines. Additionally, there's other programming that goes on here. So whenever we have to do any kind of maintenance, or we're here to set up or anything like that, we're very accommodating to other programs that are here. So I think that there was some misunderstanding that we were trying to impede on someone else's session, which is completely not the case. I can say that we asked for permission, we asked where we could be, or if we needed to stay on the side, and they gave us access in that moment. And then additionally, being able to access the new fields, we wanted to test them out, and with one of our staff members being a Babcock resident and 98% of our families being Babcock residents, we tested the fields out one or two evenings to just see, is it a good fit? Additionally, more importantly, before we even get there, these fields here at Jack Peoples Park, there are a number of issues with the actual field itself, which is a safety hazard, especially with daylight savings time. 5:20 is when it gets dark, and now we have kids that are running full speed back and forth, and they could get injured. There's benches out here, there's shrubs out here, there's holes out here, and the one thing is this: we've been in business for 14, 15 years. We've only had one incident, so we want to keep that track record going. And so, for one period, we wanted to shift to that particular location, and so we did it, and we were met with a little bit of opposition, but main thing is that we do know that with the new fields, that it is a first come, first serve, unless it pertains to the school schedule. And we were very cognizant of making sure that we did not ruffle feathers with any of the school schedule. So now we're in a position where we received an email that ultimately they wanted to cut our program off immediately. And we really had to do some things yesterday to ensure that we could finish our program. That would have been 150 families that were not did not have that opportunity to finish out a season.
Have you attempted to have a conversation with the HOA to maybe come up with some sort of compromise?
We have reached out to HOA. We have yet to. I want to have some FaceTime with them so they can understand who we are and it not just be just all transactional. We want it to be relational because we want to be in this community and integrated with them. But the only person that has received any callbacks has been our communication specialist, which is Lisa. And so basically she was met with a very abrupt phone call that was due to complaints, you're cut off immediately. And she wanted to forward that information to me, or she told the representative to reach out to myself. I've yet to receive that phone call. And I gladly invite it because I do want to have good relationships with the community, with HOA. And because we believe that if we have a good relationship, then that's only going to help the kids out. So that's my biggest focal point.
Okay.
So
for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can help with that.
I hope so.
Will there be a final game tomorrow?
Absolutely.
All right.
100%. Not only will there be a game, but there's always the award ceremony to follow. And there's some special stuff that's in store for the kiddos. Always got something a little bit different that we can add on to a different component that we can add on to make the kids excited and have them have memories that they never forget. We'll have a final game tomorrow. Don't miss it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We spoke with Ken Spino, the community manager for Babcock Ranches HOA, and he asked us to be here Monday for a meeting, and we will be here to bring you the latest update.